Just the other day, I rewatched the movie Interstellar, and there was this moment where Anne Hathaway said this.
Who's the best of us?
He's remarkable. And we're only here because of him.
And yet here he is. He's on the ground, and he's sending a very unambiguous message telling us to come to his planet.
Granted, but Edmund's data is more promising.
We should vote. Well, if we're going to vote, there's something you should know. Brand, he has a right to know.
That has nothing to do with it.
What does? She's in love with Wolf Edmonds. Is that true?
Yes. And that makes me want to follow my heart. But maybe we've spent too long trying to figure all this out with theory.
You're a scientist, Brand.
So listen to me. When I say that love isn't something we invented, it's observable, powerful. It has to mean something.
Love has meaning, yes. Social utility, social bonding, child rearing.
We love people who have died. Where's the social utility in that?
None.
Maybe it means something more, something we can't yet understand. Maybe it's some evidence, some artifact of a higher dimension that we can't consciously perceive. I'm drawn across the universe to someone I haven't seen in a decade, who I know is probably dead. Love is the one thing we're capable of perceiving that transcends dimensions of time and space. Maybe we should trust that, even if we can't understand it yet.
The reason that it impacted me so much is I'm like 32 right now, and I've been going through a lot with my family, my grandma in hospice, me working 2 jobs trying to take care of my grandma, and I have kind of a broken relationship with my mom because she holds the past of how I was at 19, doing drugs behind her back, and then my grandma not believing her that I did drugs. And it betrayed her. She felt my grandma taking my side and not believing her ultimately just shattered her trust in both my grandma and me. Now, let me just say as well, it really doesn't matter where my pain came from and how I was hurt in my childhood. I feel at this point, at the age of 32, that you need to let go of the past if you want to have a better moment now and a future. And so today I was talking to my mom, and she was venting to me about our disconnect. And I just recently also saw this documentary on Gaia about the heart and how our heart has this huge electromagnetic field that also has been proven to the heart to pick up information before it even happens. Like, there was this study they did where they were showing images in front of people on the computer, and before the image showed up on the screen, whether it was a car accident or a puppy, the heart knew what that picture was going to be triggering emotionally. So if it was going to be sad, the heart actually dipped really low before the image popped up, and if it was happy, it was higher. And for years I've been really interested in all the metaphysics and the spirit, and I've known that you have to be in the present. And so when my mom was asking me, Brooke, I just want to fix our relationship, but I don't know how because you hurt me so bad when you were lying about the drugs. I just had to tell her, because we've been going on for years now about this, I don't know what you want. And I said, I'm sorry. And she said, well, it just doesn't feel authentic. You're sorry. And it still doesn't give me enough comfort in knowing whether or not you're going to betray me again. And I had to say, like, Mom, I literally do the best every day I can. I share a business with her. I tattoo in her studio. She's a hair stylist, and So, I pay a portion of my rent to my mom, and I do that every time. I do my desk job 40 hours a week. I tattoo after I get done with my desk job. And I've been, just fully functioning and being the best I can. I've been married for 6 years, or with my wife for 6 years. And I wake up trying to be kind to everybody to the best of my ability and respect them, because I know that's what you put out is what you get. So even though, I've had this tension with my mom, she had surgery. I stayed a week over there because I work remotely on the computer for my 40 hours a week. And I tended to her, tried to, watch her house and wash the dishes. Because again, I could sit here and complain about my childhood and how things weren't perfect. It's not important. I just literally do the best I can every day forward. And so I asked her, what else do you want from me? She's like, I just don't trust you. And I said, Mom, at this point, we have gone over and over and over this. I don't know what else you want. So today, I don't want to hear it. From this point forward, I have given you an hour of telling me this, and since my sorry is not enough, and my actions every day are not doing it, I don't want to hear it no more. It's just hard getting to that place of realization that you can't heal people that you hurt. You can do your best in sharing your heart with them and expressing that you do love and care for them, but ultimately that pain has to go away when they choose to move forward. So yeah, just keep loving to your best of the ability, and that's all you can do.